Standard 6th, Subject Social Science, Chapter number 7, Gupta Age and Other Rulers. In Chapter number 6, we have learned about the founder of Mauryan dynasty, who was Chandragupta Maurya. He founded Mauryan dynasty and started ruling over India, and his successor. In chapter number 7, we are going to learn about Gupta dynasty. It is said that the Gupta age is known as the golden age of India, which means at that time, at the time of Gupta's rule, there was the best progress of people, peace and prosperity in his region. He was even appreciated by foreign travelers. Therefore, the Gupta age is known as the Golden Age. The founder of Gupta dynasty was Sri Gupta. Sri Gupta was founder and he founded his dynasty in the kingdom of Magad. Later, he was known as Chandragupta I. Chandragupta of Mauryan dynasty and Chandragupta of Gupta dynasty both are two different persons. Chandragupta's first son name was Ghatotkacha Gupta. Chandragupta I succeeded Patliputra as the successor of King Ghatotkacha. He married Kumarudevi, who was from the Lichavi tribe. And thus he extended his boundaries of Magad to Prayagraj, which is present known as Allahabad, and Saket, which is known as Ayodhya. The glorious title of Maharaja Dhiraj in place of Maharaj was given to him. Maharaja Dhiraj means the king of the kings. In order to show his power and reputation, he started gold coins for business. Since the accession of his coronation, he started Gupta Samvat. Vallabhi rulers of Saurashtra also accepted Gupta Samvat. Due to initiation of Gupta Samvat, the arrangement of historical events according to deadline and made possible in the history of India. That means Gupta Samvat means calendar. Emperor Samudragupta. After Chandragupta, his son Samudragupta came to the power. Samudragupta obtained from the pillar inscription of Prayagraj and his coins. As we have all learned in chapter number 1 that we can know the history from various historical things, monuments, coins, pillars, wood carving, stone carving, inscriptions, archives, etc. We can learn about Samudragupta from the coins he published at that time and from the pillars present in Prayagraj. There was a poet, Hari Sen, who composed Prashasti for Samudragupta. It describes the victories and cultural achievements of Samudragupta. He made a journey from northern state to Kushan rule of Afghanistan. After defending this king, he restored them wisely. He restored their kingdoms, governors and officials were appointed for the state. Samudragupta was a great conqueror and cultural emperor. His literary achievements and his characters, he composed many poems and got the title of Kaviraj. Not even a single poem of his is available today. One coin shows Samudragupta playing veena, which shows his love for music. During his rule, many temples, monasteries, and Jain temples were constructed. Scholars wanted his and he wanted scholars' championship. He encouraged Hinduism and embraced social custom. He was the creator of importance of Gupta Empire. This picture shows the coins of the Gupta age. Later, after the death of Samudragupta, his son Chandragupta II becomes the king. He not only successfully preserved his father's legacy, but also expanded the empire by conquering some of the regions. Chandragupta II was the most talented ruler of Gupta dynasty. He attacked Gujarat and ended Shak Kshatrap dynasty. In the memory of this victory, he adopted the title of Shakari. He was also known as Vikramaditya. He was famous by the name of Vikramaditya. He increased his military power by establishing marital relation with powerful kingdoms to remove Shak Kshatraps who had been ruling since 300 years. New territories won by him were important. They obtained the rich kingdom of Gujarat and Saurashtra, the prosperous ports of Bhrigu Kach, that is Bharuch, and Stambhtirth, that is Khambat. As a result, the trade of the state increased and Gupta kings became owner of intangible property. At that time, Bharuch and Khambat were the important ports of Gujarat and Saurashtra, which were used for trading and exporting the goods to others. This was the map of India during the Gupta period and the places where Gupta were ruling. Fahen, a Chinese pilgrim in the time of Chandragupta II, praised the administration of the empire. Chandragupta II was Vaishnav. He had a great respect for other religions. His army chief Amrakar Dev was Buddhist and his state minister Varsen was Sheikh. Many monasteries were there in capital Patliputra. His capital, the capital of Gupta Empire, was Patliputra. Because of the cultural achievements, Gupta age could become the golden age. The great Sanskrit poet and playwright Kalidas was his royal poet. Dhanvantri was his royal Vaidya. James like scientist Varamihir, Vithal Bhatt, writer of Amar Kosh, Amar Singh, etc. used to be the member of his court. During his rule, sculpture and drawings were developed. Many of the art pavilion of Ajanta caves were made during his time. Number of Buddhist monasteries in the capital Patliputra were built. He was not trusted for centuries despite being in heat and pain. He made Ujjain his another capital besides Patliputra, and he divided his state into different administrative units for running in streamline. In the year 414, the great emperor Chandragupta Vikramaditya died. Today we are using Hindu calendar Vikram Samvat, which is started by at that time. After the death of Chandragupta II, his son Kumargupta I came to the throne. During the time, some famous caves of Nalanda and some caves of Ajanta were erected. After Kumargupta I, his brave son Skandagupta came to the power. The weak rulers of post-Skandagupta could not withstand the attack of the obsessive and powerful Hunas, and Gupta's empire disintegrated in 550 AD. Nalanda University's cave of Ajantas were all created at the time of Gupta dynasty. In next part, we will learn about the administration and the condition and religious status at the time of Gupta age. Till then, you have to read about all the three rulers of Gupta age and write down the answers related to it in your workbook. Thank you.